Thank you, Nadia. And hi, everyone. Today is a very special day because it's a real estate leading change inclusiveness, and I'll be the host for tonight. Real estate leading change is an inclusiveness that came from World Women Leading Change, and we have done about 200 conferences daily basis, over 300,000 people. We're reaching over 300,000 people. Every day we have a talk show that Monday we have creative art led by President Nadia and President Allison from Indonesia and Taiwan. And Tuesday we have a wellness conference led by Dato Sri Paduka Abila from Singapore, and then also President Nili from Australia. And on Wednesday we have technology. Technology is led by Dr. Devi from Indonesia and President Chase from Namibia. And of course, on Thursday, I will be leading the real estate leading change. My name is Ayla. I'm 16 years old and I am from Indonesia. With my partner also, Her Royal Highness Princess Debbie Denio Raputi, which is leading real estate leading change every Thursday. Over to you, Princess Debbie, to say hi.
President Ayla, I was from in another place and you're looking so beautiful. You're looking stunning. And I'm feeling bad that I cannot show my face. You're looking beautiful. Hi, Richie. How are you?
Thank you, Princess Debbie. And on Friday, we have leadership leading change. Yes, from Sri Lanka and also Russia. On Saturday, we have 3 shows. We have kids leading change from Botswana, President Victoria. We have youth leading change led by President Leseho from South Africa. And we have Art of Kindness led by President Stella Lim from Malaysia. And on Sunday, we have infrastructure leading change and also agriculture leading change. Infrastructure leading change is led by 2 beautiful women, one from Indonesia, Ibu Juliastina Muki, which is the group CEO of Hujan Asset Management, and also President Rebecca from South Africa. And we have agriculture led also on Sunday by President Pasha from DRC Congo. And today it's a very special day because today it's a Thanksgiving Day. People in America is celebrating Thanksgiving, and I have a special guest for you, which is like my family to me. So I have 2 brothers. One is in Rome, and the second one lives in the ancient city of Istanbul. And thank you for coming here today, Jamal. Over to you. Tell me about yourself, about you, for all the ladies and the gentlemen here. Over to you. Unmute. Yes, unmute, Jamal.
Sorry. So first of all, thank you very much, Ayla, about your kindness and to invite me this great association as a with this great day, Thanksgiving Day for the great day together. And also I would like to thank you about your kindness and great motivation, always positive, and giving a lot of inspiration to anybody surrounding you, which is a very important asset, which is, I think, as a gift from God. You cannot learn sometimes after all this training and something. So thank you very much again. So I'm Cemalettin Akgul. I born and raised in Istanbul, in Turkey. Started from business as a family business. We have different fields. We have mainly core businesses, textile. Then we enter real estate development and hospitality. Last 2 years, I decided to create my own company beside the family to reach global aspects with my vision and my inspiration. I follow that way. So basically, in textile, our family is running garment business. Some areas like Turkey, we have some factories, like 5 factories in Turkey. We have a factory in Egypt, like around 2,000 people working there. We have a factory in Algeria. We are partnering with the government of Algeria. We establish a city to employ the people because there is a big source of natural gas income, but there is very limited source of employment. So from yarn to end garment, we have all facilities as a pilot project in Relizan, and 25,000 people will work and live there. So it is now under process, and we started even production and start to export. And we have a investment in Serbia, in Balkans, and total around 50 million pieces we are producing per month. And we are a strategical partner of some big brands all around the world, especially Levi's and Tommy Hilfiger is our main partner of this field. We specialize only garments as trousers. And we do work in like kind of before production, the most important value in the designing and innovative side of the production. This is the added value process. We mostly focused on that field, and right now we are, you know, managing like a global partner of these big brands. And after, you know, some time, when you get some wealth, and you know, each average, you know, like 5-10 years time, the concept of the world is changing. You cannot be stuck somewhere with, you know, different, you know, dynamics of the world with the new concepts. So we had a look at what we can do in invest for these different sectors, and we decided to involve in hospitality business, in tourism business. And we developed 2 projects in Istanbul with 4 seasons, and we developed one of the best and unique trophy assets in the world, I believe, in Istanbul. One of them at Bosphorus, very gorgeous and, you know, unique place in the world for me and for Ayla, I believe so, at Four Seasons Bosphorus. And the other one was Four Seasons Sultanahmet, which is very, you know, historical background place. Before Ottoman Empire, it was, you know, Byzantine and Roman Empire. And our project, hotel project in Four Seasons Sultanahmet was old jail during Ottoman time. We converted it Four Seasons Hotel. So at old times, people were staying there for the punishment. Now people paying a lot of money to stay there, which is a very great conversion. So after this, you know, during the development stage of Four Seasons hotels, we had really very great learning curve with the big, you know, international and high-end luxury brands as a management company of Four Seasons. During the development stage, we learned a lot, and we thought to implement this know-how to real estate sector, and we decided to invest in some high-rise residential projects in Istanbul. And 2006, we bought a land in a very critical and very prime location, just front sea view place, close to historical peninsula again, with the you know, very important strategic location as mega projects, infrastructure projects for the government, like Euro-Asia Tunnel, just very close to this Euro-Asia channel, which is under the ground. There's like a 6 kilometers total tunnel connecting Asia to Europe under the sea. First one is for the road. The second one is for the train. So our location just like 500 meters away of these two mega projects. So we decided to develop this project with our know-how of what we learned during the development of Four Seasons hotels, two Four Seasons hotels. We wanted to implement this know-how to these high-end projects. And it took around 3 years to develop, to get the permission, getting a lot of inspiration from all around the world, designing periods, it takes time, and we worked really very detailed during this progress, and also we involved because we have know-how how you maintain the property, not just build, but also operational wise, how you maintain in a proper way in the long term, which is, I think, the most important component and assets of the property. So we involved some international consultants during we started the design of the projects, how we will maintain and how we will operate for the residents, for the facility management terms, for the maintenance and so on. So we work with some international advisors, and we develop the projects from day one, how we will operate, how we will maintain, and how we will make the service of the need of the residents. So it is, for some people, it's a unnecessary investment or, expenses. But it's a short-term vision. If you focusing and aiming to reach long-term, you should think from the beginning all these aspects together. Like, development stage, you should involve this service, maintenance, how to manage the property, I mean the property management, resale. It will be a lot of need for the time being. And also marketing needs some aspects like operational and maintenance fields, because at the moment most of the investment it is very traditional. People don't think about the future. Previous time, I mean before Corona, like BC and AC, and after Corona, now people realize this old-fashioned mentality will over. It will never exist. So what we did and what we invested in 2006, at that time, most of the people who is in the business, older, much more experienced than us, they were looking to us, are you stupid? Why you are investing this? Why you invest under the ground, a lot of piles for the, earthquake? Nobody will see. When you, receive some people who will invest, or as an end user, they will not see what will be in the underground, what will be behind the wall. No need isolation, no need strengthen the infrastructure. So you cannot sell this, because when it works, when people start to live in the society, in the projects, then they can feel the security, comfort, and luxury. Otherwise, you cannot tell. It is invisible. But important thing to invest, invisible thing, not the visible thing. Visible thing, anybody can see it, right? So we invest invisible thing that we strongly believe for the long-term mentality. So during this progress, we invested a lot in infrastructure, and Turkey, as Indonesia, in the very big line of earthquake. So we are receiving, time to time, big earthquake. But what I tell to people who bought and invest in our projects, yani God knows, but most probably, if there is a big earthquake like over 8 and 9 degrees, you will not die because of earthquake. Maybe you will die because of the heart attack. You will see a lot of buildings are demolished and collapsed. When you see, you may die because of heart attack. So most important thing for the comfort and security is invisible. So you should invest this, and also you should make a package to provide and explain this in a proper time at the same time. So during this experience, I did a lot of experience. It was our first investment in started 2010. After a while, we received some different newspaper facing and troubling us at putting us in the first page that this we have 3 towers high rise. It is affecting the Suriet view of historical Istanbul. And we faced another problem. It was very bad experience, but thanks God, I have this experience. I learned a lot. Because of this problem, I started to open a new market other than local Turkey, and I started to present and promote our projects in Middle East, which was very new for us because we were very limited know-how for the promoting our projects in Turkey to Middle East and all Europe and the outside of Turkey, because Turkey has 80 million population, young generation, and big demands for local demand, and you don't need to go out to spend some time to promote your projects. But because of this problem, I had to go outside of Turkey to find a solution. And during that time, I started PhD of real estate development and fund management, because I tried to learn a lot. Whatever I hear from our advisors, our people surrounding us, our professionals, whatever they tell is very limited because they are not investors, they are not developers. They are giving some idea, but they don't know the real, dynamics of the problem, and they don't know how to solve it. As an investor, you can find your problem solution. So because of this, I had a lot of lawyers giving a lot of example, but I saw all of them is not, make a solution for our problem. So I deeply involved this PhD to learn what is the real problem of the law, what is the real problem of the, facing, our PR strategy. Then, thanks God, now I'm at the, thesis stage to complete my PhD soon. Maybe next time I will meet with you as a
Dr. Jamal.
doctor. Inshallah. I hope so. So during these periods of promoting our projects, especially started with Saudi Arabia, it was a big challenge for me because, yes, as a Turkey, we are a Muslim country. We have a lot of common things together with the Middle East, but culture is totally different. How you eat, how you speak, how you behave, standard life is totally different. So I should understand the, the culture. I should understand how to promote in a proper way, and what is the main, purpose of the investor who is willing to invest something outside of their country, which was really big challenge. And thanks God, I did well because of our relations with Four Seasons. I did some roadshow and big events started in Riyadh, and it was really successful. And
Jamal, I think that your group success, right? Because you're like one of the very respectable group in back there in Middle East, right? I think one of your group success is the managing of the operational and maintenance, because
sure,
if you go to the Four Season at Prosperous, yes, I
yeah,
think that's like one of the world's most beautiful hotel, and I mean it. Like, I've been to so many hotels, they are beautiful and they are maintained and operate very well. You know, whenever, that's the reason why I like to go to the Four Season, is because whenever I get out of my country, in real estate, yes, we always have so whenever we go out, we want to be treated properly, yes. And I think whenever I come to your hotel, like the Prosperous is always beautiful. The view is beautiful. Maintenance is beautiful. Operation, I never even have to ask them things. They are there and they already know my name. They address me. They understand what kind of wine do I drink. They understand how, so I never have to repeat. And let me ask you, how do you do this? Because you have fashion business, which is you have thousands of people working for you, not even in your country, right? How do you maintain this operation and maintenance? And I think if you go to any business deal, people will think of you as you have success, maintenance, an old what you call it, an old prison to be your hotel today is not easy, Jamal, right? Maintain
that's so
old
true.
building is not easy. How do you do this? How you as a group and as a BOD maintain this operation and maintenance to the top notch of level?
Yeah.
And I'm like aware that you don't only have one Four Season, you also have the older Four Season, which is in Topkapi Palace. Yes, they have the biggest diamond in the world. So if you want to go and see the biggest diamond, collect the energy of the biggest diamond, you have to go there. But how do you do that? Because I've been to a lot of Four Season, and I have to tell you, I like Bali and your hotel. That's no other hotel in the world that I like more, like, because how do you do that? How do you as a group do that? Thank you.
Yeah. So actually, this is a part of actually started with our growth. So how we growth to maintain people happy. This is our how we growth from the children. When we grow, when we burn and raise our family culture to maintain people happy. So in our any business, our aim to make people happy. So for example, we think like you invite some people, some friends to your house. In our culture, we don't invite anybody in your house. So you invite somebody, you take care about them, you really care and really important for you. And when you host somebody in your home, you always try to be very nice. You serve a lot of great things, foods, making great communications and chit chat and having great times together. And you respect when you make all these things. When they go to their home, they feel very happy. This is very basic actually. it's a kind of human being, you know. So in our business, we behave like this. We started business like selling fabric, like 30 square meter shop. We started to sell fabric to people. So whoever comes to our shop, our first thing not to sell something. Our first thing to make them happy. They don't have to buy something, or they don't have to, spend something. Our main topics, when they go out, they should be happy. That's it. So we started like this, and we when we started to make the fabric business bigger and bigger, we started to export big brands. So those brands came to us. They said, we need you in manufacturing, because they are purchasing the fabric from us, and they are giving another supplier who is manufacturing garments. But most of them, they couldn't follow their promise about terms, about quality, about delivery terms, XYZ. So they pushed us to involve and start garment manufacturing business. So it's created a new line of business, not because we aim or target, because customer was happy, they involve us and push us into this big garment manufacturing business. And we always work with the export, not local. We always work with the global companies, like, as I mentioned, Levi's, Tommy Hilfiger, Dockers, big brands. So when you started to engage to work with these brands, it's like a school. They have manuals, they have a lot of conditions, a lot. It needs proper follow-up, it needs a great planning, and it needs not only having big amount of money or profit, it needs long-term relations. How you maintain long-term relations? If you just aim to get some money, it is impossible. It is short-term. Yani it needs long-term vision and mentality. This mentality can only be successful with the great people surrounding you, with the same vision, from who is in the entrance as a security guy to waiters who's serving you tea, from who's cleaning the floor at the management of the sales, from the machine who is sewing the trousers to GM. Everybody should focus with the same vision of quality, the customer satisfaction in a long-term vision. So how you can maintain it? Only with the great people, with focusing with the same vision, and always training to to have some more and better improvements in this field. And also this is a culture. I think it's a kind of culture. So we always work with the best of the best at that field. We don't never take any cheap things in our life. Never. If there is something cheaper, we prefer who is the best, not who is the cheapest. What is the problem? People don't understand invisible things. They are focusing visible things. Visible things can say you lie. Visible things give you a lot of marketing, gives you a lot of, some psychologically, affect you. But real thing is feeling and love. You can only aim with the good things long term, and people can feel it. Otherwise, it's anything related, the short-term things, they don't need care. The most important thing, I think, the long term, if you aiming long-term relations with real love and inspiration, you need to maintain with the best of the best. Who is best of the best of any field? You should engage with that, not lower this. So it's not kind of cost. The cheap things cost you too much. You cannot measure it. How you lost? You cannot never. You don't know what will happen. So if for example, when we decided to enter the hospitality tourism, we say we have only one condition. If Four Seasons accepts as a operational management, we can involve. They are best of the best. But how you
Four Seasons, I think, is the best hotel in the world. For me.
So how you communicate, you communicate in the long-term relations is a culture. Because if you want to work with the best of the best, it's not related money. It's related culture. How you involve their progress to develop together something, it's a culture. This culture we get from export during our textile business, and with all these global international brands we learned. So then you can start to develop together something with those brands as a partner. Because if you do something by force, it is not long term. It's a must. But if you work someone with the best of the best, if there is a real communication and value, with love, it is long term. So we always aiming to create the relations in the long term. And also I have experienced in New York, USA, other than company and my family, to work some fashion business, because I saw big opportunity is not in the production side. The most value is designing side, because the story and the value at this stage. Otherwise, as a manufacturing or as a production company, they come to you. This is my design. This is my sample. This is the price. This is the delivery terms. Either you take it or leave it. So you don't have anything to add something. So I saw this is a big risk for the further steps in our life, business life, and I involved in designing stage, creating the collections on behalf of the customer. We can, we can do this development. We can spend, money. We can spend time, because it helps us to increase our price and our delivery terms. For example, if you receive an order from USA, you have 7 weeks, A to Z, 7 weeks to ship. If you think about a lot of submissions, approvals, XYZ, so in 7 weeks, you should complete everything. So if you involve this, the first stage and designing stage with the full view of 360 degrees, operate all aspects, then you can add value and you can create the long-term relations. Otherwise, you know, as any kind of business, thousands, millions of production company, developer, a lot of people competing each other for what? To make the cheaper the price. But if you can cover 360 degrees with the, operational and management skill and the long-term, service mentality, you are linchpin. So it's a long-term relations. This is the, experience that I experienced in my past 2 years. I'm young, I'm not 16 but 18, so I can have my driving license, no problem.
For me, I'm 16 because I get away with any problem. Yes, because underage.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Jamal. Jamal is one of the most successful businessmen back there in Middle East, and thank you so much. You have given us a big insight about the invisible things. Don't take anything for cheap, like just anything, but have to have a good quality, long-term relationship. Now I will open for questions. We also have one of Indonesia, Mr. Iwan here. Thank you for joining us. We have President Mankole. President Mankole is our president in Lesotho, Africa, but she was very, very well connected in Botswana. And we have, of course, President Debbie. We have Princess Debbie Dineo Raputi. We have President Leseho. Thank you. And Ampo. Also President Chase. And we also have Norma. And thank you so much. Any questions from the house? Or I will ask my brother.
President Ayla,
Yes.
it's
Yes,
not,
Princess
it's not a
Debbie.
question. It's
Yes,
not a question, but it's a. I'm making a remark. I'm also saying that that is so true. I always say that cheap is expensive because you have to go back and redo whatever that you have done. And I really want to give him a hand of applause. He spoke so well. And this is the time that when people do things, they must do things that of quality, things that are going to be durable, and really that they are going to take, sustain them, things of value. We really appreciate for bringing such a very handsome man that who came to give us such a excellent, advice and even sharing his experience with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Her Royal Highness Princess Debbie. Jamal, this is Her Royal Highness Princess Debbie, is the princess from South Africa. And I will take you myself to Africa to explore around. Yes, the opportunity. Because,
I'll
Princess
tell you.
Debbie, I take Jamal everywhere because he's like, he has this very funny mood. He's a very funny man. So when you meet him, you will always laugh, never not laughing. So, it's called anti-stress management. It's not only operational maintenance management, it's anti-stress management.
You've got
So,
a good energy to be around
yes,
with.
have a good
That
energy.
is wonderful.
In
Good
fact,
energy. Thank you.
yes, before the close down, it was the last port I go. Yes, before. So I called Jamal. London is closed down. He said, okay, come to Istanbul. So Istanbul after that. And I said, I have to go back because otherwise tomorrow they will close down everything just before COVID. Yes. So any more questions? Jamal is a very successful and very, very nice and passionate person, and also very funny guy, but also very successful. Yes. So, today we learned three things. I even never learned about this, the invisible. Today, every day we're thinking, we are doing the show every day is for the invisible. It's called the mind. Yes. And Jamal teach us about love. You need to have love. You need to listen to long-term relationship. That is heart. Yes, kindness, heart. And also about the do not take anything cheap. I agree with him. I completely agree. So any more questions on the house, or I will ask my last questions to you, Jamal. So any questions from the house?
Yeah, it's nice
You
to
know, very hard to get this gentleman time to be able to speak with us. Yes, Mr. Iwan, over to you, Mr. Iwan.
yeah, thank you for the time and nice to meet with you, Jamal.
Nice to meet you.
Thank
Nice to meet
you, Ayla, for introducing Mr. Jamal through this webinar. Yeah, you, as Ayla mentioned, that you are a very nice person. So we are waiting for you to come into Jakarta.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
Actually, I traveled to Jakarta and I experienced Bali, especially the people in Jakarta and in Bali or Indonesia. I travel a lot, you know, more than maybe 60 countries. I didn't count. But Indonesia, I feel like at home. Why? Because I love people who smile, who is happy. Even we don't know the conditions. Everybody has facing a lot of trouble in the world. It is normal. We are human. But at least you should smile. But you lose to smile. So when I go to different countries, I don't want to give the country name. Yani, what is this? Everybody's, you know, facing like, oh, it's very bad, you know, not polite. I learned a lot from Indonesia. Terima kasih, sama-sama. Om Swastiastu.
Yeah, because now I love to see the movie for Turkey in Netflix named Ertuğrul.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very nice movie.
He's our friend.
Yeah, that's why. And helping my friend to sell the property for Cyprus. So one day, if I go to Cyprus, maybe I can go to Istanbul and visit you to have a
Please,
cup of coffee with you. Thank you.
whenever you have time, it's my pleasure.
Thank you, Pak Iwan. Other people want to ask questions, or I will ask my last questions, Jamal. So make sure if you travel around the world, you make stop in Prosperous. Prosperous is the most beautiful. How you say, Salat? It's most beautiful strait in the world, because it's when you see two continents together. You know, you will see Africa, you will see Asia, and also you will see Europe. You know. So it's in the middle, and it's like during a Roman Empire for 1,400 years, they believed that Istanbul or Constantinople is the center of the world. Yes, and yes, it's full of history of Byzantine, and it's an ancient city. That's why I like Istanbul, ancient, because a lot of historical. So Jamal, my questions. I think nobody want to ask questions or inputs. President Chase or President Mankole?
Yes, President Ayla,
Yes.
I'm here. I'm just mind bogged by the whole should I call it it's not a presentation but communication on this. It's very good to meet you, Mr. Cemalettin. I don't know if I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it.
Cemalettin. So
Cemalettin.
in United States, they call me Jam. In family, they say Jamal. Because of this, I think I call me like Jamal. But my official name is Cemalettin.
Okay, Cemalettin.
Okay.
It's really nice to meet you, and I just went and got a background information about you on the internet. It's outspoken. It really represents you well, and what you have talked about is really great. I don't know. Are you having hotels in Africa?
Inshallah, with me, inshallah. Inshallah, we will look for hotel in the tallest in Africa. Yes, Jamal, we will. You know, President Macaulay, she said she has the tallest bar in the world, the tallest. So I said I will go and check it out. 3,000 bar over the mountain. So let's check it out. I will bring Jamal. And if Jamal say okay, it's okay.
So Africa is very important.
Inshallah. But Jamal have a very beautiful resort. It's called in Bodrum. Yes, Bodrum is very beautiful. Yes, it's a 4-season villa. So you know, I think maybe we can help sell it for the top African diplomats, or even it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Next time maybe I will share. Yes, in Bodrum, very beautiful. You know, it's in Bodrum. Bodrum.
The Mediterranean up to Greece, in the middle, and it is I think it is under construction at the moment. It will be one of the most beautiful property in the Mediterranean. We have like 1 million square meter land. It will be like 5.5 kilometers seaside. It will be 5 beaches. It will be, resorts and private villas for sale. And for the phase 2 and 3, it will be yacht marina and some different facilities also.
Jamal is experienced with the African government. Yes, he has been partnered with the Algerian government. Yes, Jamal. So you have a lot of experience in Africa too, in Egypt and in Algeria also, right?
Yeah, Algeria and Egypt, we have investment in textile, and we have like Algeria is very interesting country because they have a very big source of natural gas, and the employment side is very limited. There is a lot of young generation. There is no facility to for the people. First, when we started, again, it's a great example. When we started the development in Algeria with the partnering with the government, we first opened a school to train people how will they work from the beginning.
Yes. Wow, interesting.
It takes 3-4 years because there is nobody experienced in that field for textile and garment business. So we spend a lot of time with the ground, with the people, train them to learn, to teach them how to manage, how to work, how to maintain, how is the operation.
How do you maintain and operate 24,000 people working for you, Jamal, for your group? How? SOP?
That's SAP.
SOP. How do you do it? Magic.
No, it is because, in our group, each sector has own board member and GM. And we are, as I mentioned, we are working with the best of the best in their field. Also the human source, the talented people, the intellectual equity is the most important thing. Because investment with money, you can go and invest, you can build a house or a hotel. But without people, what is this? Without maintenance, without operation, it is nothing. How powerful you are, how rich you are, it's not important. It is anything. I think the most important values asset is human source.
Oke, oke. Nah, dia bisa mute all-nya, bisa mute all. Oke, cheers. Nah, dia bisa tolong di mute all, ada yang suaranya itu. Okay, so I think for me that's it. Jamal, do you want to say a message for all the ladies here? Nadia,
Can
I?
I
Yes,
tell you.
President Mankole, you want to say something?
Yes, please. I just wanted to entice Jamal and just remind him that we are different strengths in Africa. Us in the Sub-Sahara, I dare you to come and set up a state-of-the-art exotic resort right in the rooftop of Africa, because Lesotho is above South Africa. We're so high up in altitude. It's very true. We have the highest mountain bar in the world. So this will be an excellent place. Lesotho, as far as I know, is the only country in Africa which actually has, you can ski in winter. We have ski slopes. It just needs that touch of class, that touch of investment that will draw the right clientele to come and enjoy your high quality hospitality. And coming from Butu University, we have hospitality department. However, it's based in Botswana. We're a family of universities in the Sub-Sahara. So I do take cognizance and appreciate that culinary arts, hospitality, everything is not about the quantity, but it's about the quality. I would really like to have a further conversation with you. Professor Ayla, I dare you for a drink in the toppest, the highest bar in the world.
I will take Jamal with me. And Jamal, this lady is not just any
Besides
lady.
that,
President Mankole is one of a very, very respectable woman in Africa. Yes, and she's very powerful in Botswana and Lesotho. So so you have two very strong women. One is Princess, and this lady is also a very powerful lady. She can bring anybody.
What is the
Anybody we
importance?
need there.
What is the importance of women in our family?
Yes.
My grandfather told me, when you go out from your home, first you should kiss hand of your wife. Because if the lady is happy, you are happy, the family is happy, your home is happy, your business is happy. Without happy any woman, it is, always, big trouble in your home, in your business. It's affect you everything. Your children, psychologically, everybody get. So our first, when you go out from your home, first you should kiss your hand of your wife. Respect. It's very important. And also Africa, I strongly believe Africa, because Africa is one of the most important country, not just for Africa, for all entire world. And what was the sad about Africa? Most of the, XYZ facilitate a lot of fortune from Africa, but there is no investment for the benefit of the people and for the country itself. So I hope with a great alignment with you guys, not just from Turkey Limited, from all Middle East, and for all these part of world, I strongly believe we can do a lot with all those sources. Africa is the most important country, and people, for me, should get their deserved place and position in the world.
You see? So any questions, any closing remarks? Okay, maybe I ask President Maestro. President Maestro, my youth president.
Hello, Dr. Ayla.
Yes. Can you give us a closing remarks?
Okay, I'm not feeling very well.
Oh, okay. So you will
Yes.
pass it to other people? You can pass it. You pick whoever you want to pass it.
Okay, I'll pass to Ambassador Mpomothapo.
Okay. Get well soon, my princess. Get well soon, yes.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ayla.
Mpo, Ambassador Mpo, do you want to set up closing remarks for our talk tonight?
You say what, ma'am?
Yes, do you want to say something, the closing remarks? What have you learned today from me and Jamal? You learn a lot from me and Jamal, or you don't learn a lot?
I learned about the Four Seasons hospitality. Yeah, I learned a lot there.
Yes, what you learned today? Very good, because I will have a, this will be assessed, yeah, at the end of our shows, which is end 2nd of December. We will have like we have assessment. Who listened to the show? Who doesn't? No, joking. So yes, do you want to say closing remarks?
Okay, I did. Yeah, well, I learned a lot that you need to do your
Yes, Ambassador Mpo.
Sorry, I have a connection from that. I wasn't aware of it. I learned that in everything that you do, especially if you're dealing with clients, you should treat them like you're treating your family members or your friends, giving your all so that they can always come. And also that you were saying each time you visited, they would know your name, they would know what you want, what kind of wine you want. They wouldn't ask you, or you didn't have to ask. They would just come and deliver. And yeah, I learned that about hospitality and taking good care of your resorts, maintenance and everything. Yeah.
And also, I want to add something, Ayla. For the investment environment, if you think about like a fund management, perspective, when you invest, first question also should like this: who is managing this property as a facility management? Who is managing this property as an operational skill? So this is another invisible value of the asset. So if you design and build a very nice hotel or very nice commercial center, but who is managing this facility? Who is maintaining this facility? So if I invest the existing position and the condition, perfect, it is brand new, 2020. But what will happen in 2023, 2025? If you cannot maintain and operate in a proper way, you will lose the value of the asset. It's in terms of energy consumption, efficiency, about the long-term maintenance for the equipment. It's a cost. If you maintain with the global mentality, with the best service provider, you will be safe in your investment. So this is another important topic that I wanted to add in our case.
Jamal, because real estate is investment, yes, and many people don't understand that they invest only in the front, yes, but actually the real investment is not when you build the real estate. The real investment is actually when you operate and maintenance it. And we today learn from the best operation and maintenance, which is came from one of the group owner of the real estate that is the top notch in the world. Yeah, Jamal and the group have 3 or 4 4-season hotel. Yes, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has 3 4-season hotel. Yes, probably one of the big number of
Jamal must come.
Yes, it's in Istanbul, the 3 of them. So it's important to have, you see what Jamal said, operation and maintenance is so important more than the asset, because this will actually make your asset value stable. So another thing is, don't just buy anything because of cheap price. You know, that's why I keep saying that when you buy clothes, for example, right? You need to think, whenever you buy anything, especially real estate, you need to think, how am I going to maintain it? Yes. Don't just take anything, because you will end up by expensive, because you will have to pay more. You will have to pay more and more and more. Yes. So, Jamal, thank you so much. I know it's very hard to get the appointment with you, and you are giving it to me in a very short notice. Thank you so much for yes, for teaching. Yes, for teaching
Jamal
us.
must come and Jamal, you must come and we must build a hotel between Botswana and South Africa in the northwest. I'm the princess from
I will
northwest.
invite.
If you can build, yes, so we can make a beautiful board, a nice hotel, so that when they want to go to Botswana, very easy. When they want to come to northwest, very easy. So please, Jama, think about that, and you know, to be the bridge, because you can be able to come and see the, you know, the big 5. Thank you. In Botswana, in South Africa. So come, my brother, and have, we can say the big 5 is no longer going to be 5 season. It will be big 5 hotel.
Yes, that's Princess Debbie. Princess Debbie is the real estate president in Africa, Jamal. Yes, she's an amazing woman. Yes. So yes, Princess Debbie, don't worry. If I come to Africa, I will have to stop over in Istanbul. I will bring Jamal with me. Yes, so operation maintenance is very important. Yes. And Jamal, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time today and your efforts. And thank you for the insight information. And thank you for being with us and teach us tonight about real estate operation and maintenance. And stay healthy, stay fabulous, stay funny. Yes, I hope to see you soon. Yes, I hope to see you soon, Jamal. Yes.
About your kindness and inspiration. Actually, I'm not teaching, I'm learning. Still,
Yes, yes, but I learned so much from you in 1 hour. Yes, so much. Yes, like always. So let us close this with prayers. Maybe I ask Madam Princess Debbie. Maybe you can pray. Jamal is not Christian, so we can pray 2 times. We pray in Christian way, and we pray in for other people. Princess Debbie, can you words of prayer, and then we listen to our national anthem, international anthem. Yes. Love and light, love and light. Thank you, Jamal. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, if we can pray. Yeah, thank you so much, Lord. And thank you so much for President Ayla for bringing such beautiful people, beautiful in the heart, beautiful in the mind, people who are intending to share their expertise and their knowledge. We really want to thank you, Jama, for being with us And we believe that really you'll be coming with President Ayla to come and plow here in South Africa. You know, they say that blessed is that person that gives, that the one who receives. And really today we have received so much from you, our brother. We want to just to say that we love you so much, and we can see even love in your face. You are really very intimate with what you are doing, and we really want to thank you with your family, with your kids, and every other person. And we request to the Lord that your blessing, your blessings must be also, permeate in us. We thank you, Lord. We thank you for such people. In the wonderful name of our Lord, can we say yes and amen?
Amen. Thank you, Princess.
Amen. Amen.
So we have one minute for the non-Christians. 1 minute.
I can pray in Muslim.
Yes, you want to pray? Yes, you can pray, Jamal. Go ahead.
Actually, we are in one united world, so we believe in God. So all religion has, good feelings for everybody, with the good thoughts for everybody. And I want to close in Arabic.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, my dear.
عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. I wish you all happiness and good things, because human is human. In Africa, in Tanzania, in Siberia, in United States, in Turkey, it doesn't matter. Human is human. If you are behaving as a human, there is no barrier. There is no limits. I don't like the limits. Limit is the sky.
The moon. Limit is the moon, Jamal. The moon. The moon. Thank you, Jamal. I wish we can have more time with you, and stay healthy. Everybody stay healthy, stay beautiful, stay fabulous. Love and light from Jakarta, Indonesia. Love you all. Bye-bye. Over to you, Nadia. Music.
Bye-bye. We are the woman leading change, leading change. We are the woman leading change, leading change. We are the woman leading change, leading change. We are the woman leading change for our people, for our countries, for everyone in the world. Love, peace, needed in this world. Endurance, needed in this world. Forgiveness, needed in this world. Unity, needed in this world. Yes, African woman leading change. Antarctican woman leading change. Yes, Asia woman leading change. Yes, Australia woman leading change. Yes, Europe woman leading change. Yes, North America. Yes, South America. Woman leading change. Kalirato fella, kalirato fella. Woman leading change. Kalitabo fella, kalitabo fella. Woman leading change. Go tando pella, go tando pella. Woman leading change. Yes, Indonesia. Yes, Ayla. Yes, Ayla. Woman leading change. Yes, Indonesia. We thank you, world woman leading change.
Wow. Kalerato fela. It means with love, with joy. Kaletabu. It's joy. It's what
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Love and light. Yes. So we'll see you tomorrow. Yes, leadership.
Kalerato
Thank
fela.
you. Garela fella.
Kalerato fela. Kaletabu. That is about love. It's about joy, about happiness.
Garela fella. Bye bye. Love you all.
But that was excellent. What an excellent session. Thank you.